guys, welcome back to Gamblers Hub. Apologize for the delay. Vegas got a little wonky, so didn't do a whole lot of recording, but now I am back in Colorado and ready to hit the ground running. All right, we're just going to jump right into the NBA. First day back since the All-Star break. It is the 22nd of February. It's Thursday. Now, I found that after a break like the All-Star break where you haven't played in a week, a lot of rust can happen. So one of my picks that I like the most today is an under, and that is the Suns and the Mavericks. They have a super high number of 144.5. They have not hit that in either of the two games they've played, so I'm going to go with the under. Like I said, the day after the breaks, sometimes they're a little rusty. They miss an extra open shot, they miss an open pass, etc., etc. So I err on the side of the unders on these types of games. The other play I like is to combine just money lines. So I like 4 different teams, but I'm not sure if any or all of them will cover. So I like combining the Cavs at home against the Mavericks. Cavs crush it at home. They're an 8.5 point favorites, just money line it. Sort of same thing with the Celtics. Celtics are on the road against the Bulls. Kick the shit out. The Celtics whipped the Bulls earlier in the season. They are on the road, but that shouldn't matter. Another 8.5 point favorites. Just take the money line. And then following that is the night games. The Spurs at the Kings, 9.5 points. Kings should win this one. Along the same lines, you're going to get better odds. The Warriors, 6.5 points. No LeBron. Warriors at home. They're clicking. They're going to win this game. Add them all together, and you're getting about 2-1. So that's not so bad if those 4 teams just hold serve. All right, I'm going to throw it over to Todd for his golden pick of the day.
Hey, it's Todd here. Welcome back. We've been gone for a few days, me and Joel. Gamblers Hub. One play tonight. I'm 14 and 3 in the last 2 weeks. I'm making one pick. It's about money. It's about making some money. What is the one pick? Golden pick. It's my NBA pick of the month of February. New York Knicks as a dog money line. No points. New York Knicks win tonight. Yeah.
All right, thanks, Todd. I actually love that pick as well. Knicks should win this game outright. I am not buying the Sixers at all without Embiid. Until he comes back, you can just go ahead and bet against them. And Knicks are actually underdogs in this one, so go ahead and take that plus money on the money line. All right, we're going to pop it over to college basketball, and there's 6 games that I like, and you can do what you want with them. I'm going to do some of them straight up, some of them money line, some of them alternate spreads, so you find and mix and match the ones that you want to make a parlay or just a single bet that gives you the odds that you're looking for. So first off, I like, this is going to be a late game, is Washington State at Arizona. Arizona's a 13.5 point favorite, and they're an awesome team, and they're great at home. Washington State beat them earlier this year. They're one of the 5 losses Arizona's had, and they're getting 13.5 points. I like that, teasing that one up to like 18.5 points, because I don't see that happening at all. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think Washington State plays this one to the wire, so that you can just take that 13.5 points and call it good. All right, next up, I like Appalachian State against Old Dominion. This is definitely a skewed battle between Appalachian State, who's 22-5, versus Old Dominion, who's 6-21. That's quite a spread. Appalachian State beat them earlier. They're only 8.5 point favorites. I think they could cover, but again, you could take that down to money line, add it with some other ones that you like a lot. So I like Appalachian State on that one. All right, next up, I like Grand Canyon. They are a sneaky team. They're 24-2, what? But they are kicking butt in their conference. They're playing Tarleton State, who's not too shabby at 18-7, but Grand Canyon, they're only 4.5 point favorites, and they are really on the path to being a sleeper March team. I think they hold serve here today because Tarleton State is in second place, so they need to win this one to close out that division, I think. So I think Grand Canyon does take this one. You can just do that one money line again, but 4.5 points, easy to cover. All right, let's move on to Louisiana Tech. They're only 1.5 point favorites, but they are a much, much better team than UTEP. UTEP's at home. They're just an average team. Louisiana Tech, above average team, 18-8. So you take that one money line or the 1.5 points to get your minus 110 number, and you should be set. Last up is a couple of late games. One of them's in the WCC, and that is Santa Clara to hold serve at home against Loyola Marymount, who's terrible. Santa Clara's at 10.5-point favorites. That's a pretty big number, but they should cover that one. Or you can just combine it with this other team, this Big West UC Irvine team, who is a 9.5-point favorites over Santa Barbara. Irvine, the good old Anteaters. UC Irvine is 19-7, 12-2 in the Big West. They're cooking, and they're 9.5-point favorites at home. So I like both of those teams. You just parlay those two together and get about even odds, or just pick and choose some of these other favorites that we've picked. Notice I didn't pick all the favorites. Like Purdue seems like they're getting a whole lot of points. Gonzaga, I was tempted to go with Gonzaga at 21.5, but that's an awful lot of points. So yes, I do like favorites a lot, but I will almost always tease them down to a lower number just because college basketball is so unpredictable. If you watched any of those games yesterday, like the Kentucky game or the Illinois game, oof, those were some interesting games. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give us a subscribe. Drop a comment down below what you like, what your slips look like, and we will see you tomorrow.